Is it peeing?
Very sporadic.
I don't know what happened, but we're gonna have to drop both lowers. Things are looking really ugly. Let me go see, hook up with Peter real quick, and we do have to go look at another boat. So I don't care so much about getting wet. Now, I do not like having wet feet, but it happens. Rain happens, what can you say? But it's not so much the rain I care about, it's the lightning. That's what gets scary, and we get a lot of lightning down here. Okay, let's head back down here. Watch out, the first step is a doozy. And we're going to go back here. And let's see. Sorry, it's a little loud in here. He's got the fans on. So we're getting a fault for pre-filter inlet pressure, I believe. Wow, immediately. I wonder if my boost pump's not turning on. Pre-filter outlet pressure sensor failure. Okay, so what I've discovered is the low pressure saltwater boost pump, which feeds this side of the filter here, is not turning on, and it is, oh my god, I don't even know how to get to it. I'm gonna have to take a bunch of stuff apart to do it. It's that pump way down there. I'll probably have to, wow, this might be a job. First I'm gonna check the circuit breakers. Maybe there's a separate circuit breaker for that pump. So these are the wires for my low pressure boost pump, which is that one that's way down there, back there, that I have no idea how to get to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reset the alarm, I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to put my meter on these two and see if that pump's getting power. I hope it's not getting power, because then maybe that means the pump is good. And my phone's ringing again. Hang on. All right, hopefully my camera doesn't fall. We're going to reset these alarm. So I got my meter, got it on volts AC, and we got these two wires right here, which are boost pump L1 and boost pump L2, right? Yeah, boost pump L1, yeah, that's the low pressure boost pump. So these two wires right here, put that on there. Go back here to the main menu, hit start. No, it's not working at all. So need to call Kevin. Let me see if I can jump out this. All right, well, I'm playing with this connection and my reading is kind of all over the place. I want to jump it out, but I don't want to do it because it's under warranty. And I really need to get permission to do stuff before I do that. Yeah, that little critter right there. The pressure is jumping around from 12.5 to minus 4.3. So I'm just waiting for a phone call. In the meantime, let's go take a look back here and see what we can see as far as this water leak goes. So, not sure yet. This is leaking occasionally back here and making salt water, so we need to I'm going to try to find out what's going on with that. But it's not leaking now. I think what we need to do is get the water maker working, because it may be saltwater brine that's leaking down there. Brine concentrate from the freshwater maker, which I'm working on up there, but I can't get that to run at the moment. What I'm going to do is manually see if I can turn on the boost pump. Let's hope. So my boost pump's running, that's good. Let's go back here. Somewhere in here is the pickup for pump. Just maybe down here, I don't know. Air con, discharge, roof drain, right there. The hoses go through here somewhere. I just have to, please subscribe, turn the notification bell on, thumbs up, comments, we appreciate it.
Any findings?
Yeah, I got the pump to turn on manually.
Oh, really? For the water maker?
Yeah, but it's still faulting out for inlet pressure sensor from the low pressure pump, and I'm just looking for where the through hole is.
Because I noticed that the water is coming off.
That's, yeah, but I'm looking for where it gets its water in.
In? I don't know.
Where? Back here? All right. Well, I'm still waiting for the warranty guys to call me, but did find this. You look at that right there. That wire is pretty much cut, so I'm just going to cut it off and put it back in where it goes. All right. Whew, boy, hot and sweaty. But good news, I got it running. They're still going to send me a new low pressure sensor for the feed side, but it is working right now. So that's the low pressure boost pump, and it's putting out 17, 19 PSI on both sides. Our product is 274 parts per million, and we're making about 3/4 of a gallon a minute, so that's good. but we don't want to run it in the marina too much because the water's dirty here. So we're going to shut that down. It'll shut down here in a second, and then it's going to freshwater flush the system. And we are going to get a new pressure sensor sent out and change it out just to make sure, because I have a feeling that it'll go bad again. There's Peter Pumpkin Eater. You want to run over there quick before this comes? You know what? I might throw my bag in the back of your truck. All right, what do we got, Peter?
Back here. The only thing I don't understand is how is this connector just spin while it's still connected?
See, I thought these were supposed to catch.
So, on the sensor, there's 2 pins.
Mm-hmm.
But look at that. See how it spins?
Huh.
I don't think that's normal. I mean,
Well, it's like this. What's the deal with this?
so I saw these tabs, but I don't want to pop these tabs and then break them.
Here, hold
They're
this.
little plastic tabs, you know? But that should expose the connector there. My question is, why is that internal part?
It's only supposed to do that. If you turn it too hard, it'll spin the whole guts.
Okay.
But you should be able to see there's cams in there.
Yeah.
Should be able to
so
put
it's
this on
not-
there.
So right now, those pins are, it's not going to line up.
Just rotate it then. Well, hopefully I can make it back to the shop before it gets much heavier. It's getting pretty ugly out here. I don't even know, what time is it? Oh, there's the lightning. Yeah. Lightning, thunder. All right. So I'm just going to call Scott Marine Power and have them send me a brand new sensor for that boat we were just on. Because if I'm going to go through the hassle of getting that one out, I'm putting a new one in. And then we'll have to sea trial it to see what happens.
All right, so we're here and we're doing Autopilot calibration. We already did the Dockside Wizard and everything's good to go. Now we're gonna do the sea trial. We're out here out of Stock Island, but we gotta get out of away from this gauntlet of crab traps, which are everywhere. We'll do that calibration and get this guy going. So we're trying to do a sea trial calibration, and we gotta put this boat into a series of turns and zigzags, so we need some clear water. But right now it is like a minefield of lobster traps. So after running out just past reef, it is dry. Dry. Okay, so we're doing the Autopilot sea trial calibration, or sea calibration. So right now it's doing its zigzags. We're holding our current steady heading, and it is doing its thing. You can see the rudder hinging, and that matches the rudder. Alright, so we have Autopilot on the MFDs. It matches the Autopilot screen, and we're within the margin of error for the actual heading. They control on the MFD, and we can also control it Autopilot screen. And she's adjusting. We got matching headings, so Autopilot is calibrated. All right, so we're on the fly bridge. We got the Autopilot. So 10 degrees, moves us 10 degrees. So we have Autopilot working up on Flybridge Station. All right, so we are on an auto guidance. And you can see the Autopilot is following route. See there, auto navigation. Up here we have the radar, and then we have the navigation toolbars. So it's working as intended.
All right, we did some work on a client's boat. He's actually a friend of ours. Wants us to take it out and make sure that everything's good. So why don't you come along and we'll see if it'll start. Gonna get it up to full speed and do a couple hard turns and see how we do. Beautiful day. Wish I was out fishing right now, but we got other problems and work that we have to get done. Maybe we'll sneak out later today, but I hate to do that. I'd rather be out early in the morning and have a full day. We're getting a boat launched here in a minute. Go sea trial it, make sure everything's good, because the client is coming back from overseas. He likes to make sure when he gets here, everything is good to go. So that's what we're doing. We're just waiting on the forklift right now.
What do you plan on doing on this ride?
We're going to check all systems, batteries, engines. I'll run it for 10, 15 minutes probably, maybe not even that. He's got a Rodan GPS anchor which is a big trolling motor on the front. We need to make sure that's working. Yeah, and that's what we're doing. Zip tie certified. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I spent the morning doing paperwork, my favorite thing in the world.
I'm not sure what they're doing, but let's go see. Oh, there goes Peter. Look at him taking off. You've seen him in our videos before. That's Captain Eric.
All right, AJ, what are we doing here today?
Op testing all the work we've done.
I'm good to start? Yep. What battery position do you have it in?
I have them on. It's
Hey, I'm ready.
just on and off with these batteries and then combined.
Why isn't this shifting?
That's a good question.
We're gonna pull in right here.
So what happened? You guys are broke?
Starboard motor. Doesn't want to do anything. Hey, Matt, do the starboard one?
I just back it over with the one engine.
The port still works.
Okay. Do you want me to go see if they can get you out? Or do you just pull up there? Is that what you do?
Still tied up.
Yeah.
Wait, you're tied up.
I know.
Okay. Get it on the rack, I guess, maybe?
Oh,
What's that?
check cooling water inlets for obstruction on port.
Oh, geez, really?
Yeah.
Trim it down.
Nothing on there?
No. All right. That's good. Start up the port one. Is it peeing?
Very sporadic.
I don't know what happened, but we're going to have to drop both lowers. Put that starboard engine in reverse, or put the port engine in reverse at idle. All right, reverse. Okay, neutral. All right, well, boats, always something. So thankfully we've got until next week, Thursday, when the client shows up, because we've got chattering sound on the port engine, and that port engine's shaking. Oh, and it seems like the water pump is really weak. Wanted to shut down for overheat one time. And the starboard engine won't shift. So we got to pull this thing out and start figuring it out.
All right. Looks like it's our turn again.
I'm disgusted. Well, that was short-lived. Port engine sounds like the starboard engine won't shift. Now I got to try to get it fixed. All right, AJ, let's hop up there and let's get this cowling off.
Before I asked them to drop it, I asked them to I checked the oil and I checked the lower unit oil. Both were full.
This is half empty.
That's half empty?
Yeah. This one.
Probably because it didn't run through the filter first.
This one's halfway too, but that's not terrible. So batteries are off?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to the shop, get muffs. So take those two lowers that are at the shop and put them on a moving blanket. Just lay them on the side. Just bring one
One stand?
Yeah, one stand. I don't know if we're gonna need it yet, but this starboard one.
Okay.
But yeah, bring Yamaha lube and let's top the engines off till they're just like a 1/4 inch below the top hole.
I thought this one was fine being halfway like that.
Yeah,
I mean, that's usually what I go
I like
for.
it a little bit. I like them like right there.
Okay.
So interesting. So these are electric shift. So they have an electric actuator down here that actually shifts these gears. And I moved the starboard one manually, and now it's moving with the shift lever, so that might be okay. But this one isn't moving properly. So we've got here, right here. Sprayed it down a little bit with some WD-40 on the actuator arm, and now I'm putting some lube on the linkage. Super lube.
Oh, I missed that guy.
Oh, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, this unit, we got to pull off. It's got water in the gear oil. So that's going to get picked up by Real Impact. One of their guys is down here working, so we're going to give him that. This shift mechanism, the electronic shift on this one, well, I should say electric mechanical, it's not working right. And when it's automatically, when I like put it in reverse, it automatically pops back into neutral. So I think that is probably something's not right. Either it's a control circuit issue or the actuator's bad. So you got to figure that out. I was just looking at the, there's a sacrificial sleeve in here. I was just checking to make sure that it was good. You see that black thing in there with all the little teeth on it? So there's teeth on both sides, and then that black sacrificial thing goes in there. And that way, if you hit something, it breaks that sacrificial sleeve instead of breaking the lower. Okay, so here's the electric actuator. We disconnected the linkage arm because I have a feeling that this bushing underneath the power head, where that's the shift lever, is bound up. So we're going to manually run that back and forth. But first, AJ, you're going to go up there and we're going to shift back and forth to see if the actuator is moving good. Yep. Just keep going back and forth. Yeah, so now it's moving good. So I suspect that the shift bushing, which is way down underneath the power head, is bound up. All right, go back to neutral, AJ. That's neutral? Yeah. Okay, turned off. So we're going to drop the lower unit and see if we can exercise. Is the battery off?
No.
Turn the batteries off, please. Is the ignition off?
Ignition's on, batteries are off.
All right, this arm, see I'm moving it? That the middle notch right there, that should be neutral. Have you move that back and forth, and I'm going to check the propeller down here to see if it's engaging and disengaging. We've lubed everything up, moved it manually. It seems pretty good. Now we're going to turn it on. It's in neutral, right?
Yep.
Okay, forward, reverse, service up the lower unit on this one, and then we're going to put the muffs on it, run it, and shift it. So due to the knocking sound coming from this engine gear case, I am going to pull it off and send it up. I think the shaft might be bent and there's some knocking coming from inside this case, and it seems to be a little hard to shift, so we're going to pull it off. Jeez, look at this beast. Aquila, big old catamaran, quad 400s on the back. Jeez, that thing is freaking crazy. Wow. All right, doing a quick run on this one. Just going to take it out to the channel, get it up to speed, and everything's looking good so far. Alrighty, here we go. Hang on. Somebody's calling me. I'm turning around anyways. All right, I'm going to switch to my phone so I can send a text video to my client, and yeah, I'll call that successful. You guys are probably asking why we're dropping this lower unit on our Boston Whaler 150 is because last time we were out fishing, we were running and we picked up a bag and it wrapped around both intakes on the lower unit. And I got an overheat alarm and the tattletale was spraying out steam. So the safest thing to do, because we don't know if the water pump got damaged, is to change the water pump. So that's what Larry's doing right now. Change out the water pump. He's also going to grease the tilt trim, check the tilt trim servicing. He's going to grease the steering, and he's going to grease the bearing buddies on the trailer.
So it was a brief overheat, but hot, because I saw the smoke. How do we look?
Or steam. It looks fine.
Yeah, steam. Yeah, I guess you're right. We did as we said we would do and take a look at it to make sure that we would be good to go out maybe another time, because we don't want to have engine issues. We were about 20 miles away.
That could be expensive.
Matt hurried and ended our fishing trip and brought us home. We went lobstering afterwards.
I can go ahead and change it or just put this back on there.
Let me go see if Matt wants to replace that impeller. Hey, do you want to replace that impeller? It looks pretty good. Doesn't look like any damage. We'll keep the old one as a spare.
Let's take this down just a hair. All right, ready? Get that stand out of there. Okay, you gotta come my way. We gotta go forward. You gotta go up here. Yeah, because we're gonna turn this way. So this is forward.
This is
so
the water tube.
Water tube is aft. Bring it towards me. Okay, now bring it up now. Okay, ready? Now, gotta make sure we get the shift linkage. Now we're in the right hole. All right, now you got it? I gotta line up the shift shaft.
There we go.
Can you turn the propeller? Come down just a hair. Looks like it's all in the right place.
That front pin, that's still off. It's not even up there yet.
Everything's lined up. I don't know why it's not going on.
Okay. I need to wash this anyhow.
Yeah, I know, but it's not. We got to get it up first. The last thing we want to do is just tighten it. I need to get a channel locks or something so I can turn the shift shaft. All right, come down. Neutral?
Nope.
Come on. All right, we got that up. We just had to jiggle the lever a little bit to get it to hook up. So we're looking for a will it start motor. So if you got an engine sitting in the backyard that has potential, get a hold of us, send us an email, give us the specifics on the engine and where it's located at. It's a fit for us. Maybe we'll come up and work on the engine, see if we can get it running, and do video. Let us know what you got. Maybe we'll come take a look.